What's up, YouTube? Happy Friday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. And I'm going to follow up on yesterday's defensive stat positioning guide with an offensive stat and positioning guide to give you my thoughts on who is on my offense, what stats I like about them, and why. And just give you my thoughts there so that hopefully it can help. Starting with Julio Jones, I moved him over here to the wide receiver 1 spot just for today. But the things I like in a wide receiver, obviously the speed, agility, acceleration, but I also like catch in traffic, and the intangibles, specifically height and weight. Strength is also big for me because it kind of plays into the height and weight. Jump is, of course, part of that as well. Michael Crabtree's normally my number 1 wide receiver. As you can see, he kind of has those same similar stats. But I wanted to showcase Julio Jones today since I just added him yesterday. But those are the things I look for in wide receivers. You can't train up height and weight, guys. So getting somebody with a good base stat there is important in my mind. For quarterback, I had to put a lot into Tom Brady. I feel that 90 speed for my play style is the absolute minimum I can go. Other than that, I like awareness, throw power, throw accuracy, strength, agility, acceleration, not that bad also. For the other receivers, specifically tight end, I'm not huge on speed, but I definitely want high catch in traffic, as well as jump. I also want a tall, big, heavy tight end. If I'm going to favor one thing, run block or pass block, I would rather see run block in a tight end because they're, normally if I'm passing, I'm looking for the tight end. J.J. Watt, I actually, from a stat standpoint, I like him better, but I moved him over here. But I like my slot receiver to be a tight end because of the blocking ability. For running back, obviously speed, everyone wants speed, but again, height and weight, I like. I'm not huge, I don't throw to my running back too much, so I favor trucking over spin move. Catch is not all that important for me personally with my play style in the running back position. But carry, of course, nobody likes fumbling. You want high carry, you want high speed. I personally, with my play style, prefer high trucking. Things like ball carrier vision, I don't think is all that important. For fullback, I'm not huge on speed, but I want a fullback who can catch, and I want a fullback who can block. So specifically, I like Kyle Juszczyk there. He's fast enough, but he's got great hands, high awareness, and I think he's a great fullback option. I had to train him up a bit, but he's a solid blocker. And you guys see me busting plays with him all the time because I throw to the fullback into the flat. Moving on to the offensive line. So on the offensive line, the big things that I look for are strength and impact block, as well as awareness to a degree. If I'm going to favor one thing over the other, on the left side of my line, I prefer run block. On the right side of my line, I prefer pass block. Really, I don't run that much, so, if you only run, go higher run block across the board. If you more pass, the same. For my guard, I've already talked about this. I want speed. Zach Martin is an absolute animal as your pulling guard. He's also got great run block and awareness and strength. In my mind, the best offensive tackle in the game. If you didn't get him, I'm sorry. I tried to tell you to get him. So opposite that, I have Joe Berger. He's my slower guard, so I have him in the guard spot that does not pull as much. And then Anthony Munoz, he's a temporary investment. I'm just keeping him on the line because I'll be honest, I don't invest that much in my offensive line. Pocket movement can do so much more than a line. So at center, I have Mike Pouncey again. He was free. He's got great strength, good impact block. His block stats are a little low, as is his awareness. But again, I don't think it's a critical position for me, and I'd rather put my coins into other spots. So that's my thoughts on offense. I hope that helps with your team building. Let me know if you have difference of opinions. We're up against Steeler Nation, and I'm going to go against their highest. They're pretty high, low ranked. It's only a 93, so I'm hoping for another solid day today. But let me know if you guys have different opinions on what you look for in your offensive players, or let me know if you have any questions from the defensive player video yesterday that I can clear up for you. But let's go ahead and kick this thing off. So the kick's in the air. We're receiving it on the right side of the field here. And Darren Sproles, as always, I like to take it to the left side of the field to start there. I tend to throw to the right, so having more room is a positive thing. I'm going to kick it off with bunch PA pin deep, where we're against a 4-3 base zone coverage. We're either going to go to the tight end or to the wide receiver 1, depending on what the corner does. In this case, The corner comes to a low zone, so we are throwing it to the deep ball, which is wide receiver 1, and we pick up a big gain. Brings up a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. We are going to go with strong IPA slide. You'll notice this, guys. I call play action a lot on 1st down. It's because I'll only call it on 1st down. Here, we get Kyle Juszczyk. We squeeze it by, and we are up to about the 40-yard line. Probably could have waited for that to develop a little bit, but his defense was closing in. We're going to go here with spread PA outs, potentially countered. This is counter formation. Yep, it's countered. So we're just going to take the sack there. That's why I don't call play action on 2nd, 3rd, or 4th down, because if it's a counter, you're done. 2nd and 16, we're going to go trips tight end, halfback counter. Counter formation again here, and we just get blown up on a 10% counter, but that's all right. We can use it in the future. 3rd and 19, I'm just going to try and get some of it back here. You know what? Let's not. Let's go spread slot flags. We are going to go to the tight end on this coverage. As you can see, on longer downs like that, it's just a money play. We do a semi-lob over the corner that's covering him, and we take that up for a big 1st down. We're going to go next with trips tight end, PA deep attack. Potentially countered here, guys, when you see this dime zone coverage. But we're going to go to Julio if we get a chance to. Julio's open, and he drops it. Wide open, and drops it. So, yeah, that's why I like Crabtree there. He's got higher catch. We're going to go bunch dive here. You either take it up the middle if there's a hole, which there was a hole, so we take that up for about 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, we're going to flip spread FL drag here, and we're going to look to hit Antonio Gates, the tight end, on his out route. If for some reason he's covered, we go to wide receiver 2, but he gets open. We get a truck, and there we are. Let's see where we are on the field. See if we're within the 6. We are inside the 6-yard line, so we are going to flip, fullback flare, the broken goal line play. Thank you again, Hey Steve Dave. Every time I run this play, I'm so thankful that you put it on your channel and taught it to us all, and we are in for the touchdown. So we did not use our scramble, so I'm going to go bunch spacing, not countered since we've got dime zone coverage. We're going to go right up the middle, and oh, I got hung on Mike Pouncey. Mike Pouncey gets in my way a lot. I mean, I guess he's a big guy, but he gets in my way a lot. So we did not get that one, so best we can do is 22 on the day. Let's go ahead and look, see if any, I remember we hit some counters. Was anything hard countered? Nope, no hard counters, so we're just going to go jump right back into it. And use the same script, guys. I know it can get boring, and some people like to change up plays, but the way I see it, if you're playing to be competitive and you know that a play is not countered, why risk calling a play that might be countered when you have an option that you can call that is not countered? It just helps with down and distance management, guys. Losing yards is a bad thing. And look at this kick return. We take it all the way out to about the 37, 38-yard line. And we are going to kick it off with a bunch PA pin deep. Against this coverage, we just go to the tight end in the flat where we hit him. And look at this. We got some room to run, and we take that up to about the 42-yard line of the opponent's side of the field. And we're going to go with strong eye PA slide. Or you know what? Let's do PA outs again. Let's see if we can get some cover 2. Nope, we're not going to get cover 2, so we're going to have to go to Jones or Watt here. Wide receiver 1 or our slot. We're going to go to Jones. He does manage to pull it down. Unfortunately, he kind of got hung up with how he caught it, so he wasn't able to make any yards after the catch. Now we'll go with PA slide, where we either go to the fullback or the tight end. Fullback's open, so I'm just going to take it. Technically, the tight end was open too, but as I say, I always know who my dump off is, and if my dump off is unguarded, I'm taking it. I might miss a bigger play, but I'm taking the safe play. Here we go with spread FL drag, hit Antonio Gates, and we are in for the touchdown. We're going to go bunch spacing, potentially countered here, as it is counter formation. It is not countered, and that's on me, guys. That's on me. I did not wait for my block to set. His end needed to get tied up with my offensive lineman, and just out of habit, I tried to do my loop around too early. You got to set the blocks, guys, and if you don't, that's what happens. So now the best we can do is 20 on the day, but let's try and finish strong. It is a lower overall defense than I have been playing, so hopefully we can at least get a 3-touchdown day. So the final kickoff is in the air. We're going to go ahead and take that one, and let's just go ahead and keep it on the left side of the field. And we're up to about the 24-yard line here. So we're going to go with bunch PA pin deep against this formation. Again, we're going to the tight end on his out route. Oh boy, no, we're just getting blown up. We got blown up early. 2nd and 15, trips tight end halfback counter. We are going to follow Zach Martin, our pulling guard. I showed him off the other day, but this is why you want this fast guard that I talk about. Look how fast he is. He gets out in front of me and makes that block. If the other guy that tackled me wasn't there, or if I would have been able to shake that tackle, I'd have got so much extra yards, and other guards in the game that are slower simply will not be able to make those plays. We're going to go spread PA outs, again, hoping for cover 2. It does not look like we're going to get it here. Nope. So we're just going to throw it to the out route to Jones. He does manage to hang on. Almost pushed the guy down with a stiff arm, but fell with him. 1st and 10. We're going to go with PA slide, potentially countered here. Nope, not countered. Fullback is open, so we're taking the fullback, and we are up to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. This is my time for play action, so we're going to go trips tight end PA deep attack because I'm not going to use play action on 2nd, 3rd, or 4th down because a loss of yards. And Julio again drops it on that drag route. I'm definitely moving Julio back to wide receiver 2 slot. We're going to go bunch dive where we have this dime zone formation. And we're going to bounce this one to the outside. And we take that up for a 1st down. There we go. 1st and 10. I'm going to look over the plays real quick, see where we are in the works. So we can go back to pin deep, and then if we don't get the full 10 yards, we will go back into trips tight end halfback counter. For this one, we're going to the tight end. He catches it, and we fall short. So we are going to go right into trips tight end halfback counter. And as always on this one, I like to highlight Zach Martin. Keep an eye on him. He's fast. He's out in front. He gets the block we need. And we are in for the 3rd touchdown on the day. We're going to go bunch spacing, potentially countered here. Look at this. We get the counter and we break the counter. So today, breaking the counter ended up being better than uncountered on bunch spacing. We will stop it there, guys. And I want to let you guys kind of know something I am thinking. Of course, I'm going to keep everything going with the channel and bringing things through. But so many people have been kind of asking me different things. And I did a stream the other day with Random Jerry and then another one with RNG Plays, where I joined a Google Hangouts with them and coached them through live, real-time, their drives, explaining what they should expect when they line up to play and help them play all Madden head-to-head. And it was a really good time. And they kind of mentioned something where Jerry said, man, you should kind of do this and offer it to people. So I got to thinking, guys, I want to know what you think. I am thinking about creating a website that will organize. It's going to be just Madden Mobile strategy, gameplay, play calling related. So it's basically going to be what I do in a channel, but I want to make it a searchable site where I can organize different things, organize my videos, and embed those to make it helpful for you guys to find things. So if you want to find specific plays, I can tag them different ways, and you can kind of pull things up that have different plays and everything else, and just highlight gameplay content in an external site. So my question to you guys is, if I did that, would you guys use it? And what would you want to see on it specifically? This way I could give you video stuff. I could do write-ups and analysis and things like that specific to the site. If I did this, would you guys use it? And then the other thing that someone mentioned, and I think Jerry might be a little stretch, but he found it so helpful, he told me I should sell lessons on Madden. So I'm just going to float it out there. I know people spend money on coins and cash and get these big teams, but having a great team is one thing, but it's so much more effective if you know how to use it. Would that be something that anybody would be interested in having a one-on-one live session where basically we hop on the phone, I can see your screen, I coach you through the plays, you ask any questions, and I basically make myself available, for time to help you get better, for some one-on-one coaching as just kind of an extra level on top of the channel. Is that something anybody would want? I don't know. Jerry said yes, so I said, you know what? Let me ask. Let me know. But if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hang out with me for a week or two. Track your scores. I promise they will get better or your money back. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. Good luck in the tournament tonight. I may try and get a tournament guide done today as well, but this is a noob game plan tournament. There's no game plan, so just look at my rushing tournament guide. Use the best plays there. They're not going to be countered, and you can use my other tournament guides for the passing part. But I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.